You are watching Market Watch, the brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Today we are starting again with the cryptocurrency market, which is entering the so-called finish line. Investors continue to actively discuss the likelihood of approval of applications for the creation of Bitcoin ETFs. After all, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has only 25 days left to make a decision on the application from ARKInvest. Recall that this company was the first to submit an application this year, on which a decision should be made no later than January 10, 2024. Experts predict a positive decision, not only for RAK Investment, but also for a number of other Wall Street investment giants such as BlackRock, Invesco, and Fidelity. This scenario is bullish in the long term, because if applications for the creation of an investment fund are approved, the largest investors will be able to buy bitcoins. ARKInvest CEO, Katie Wood, has again made an extremely optimistic forecast for the next 6 years. In her opinion, the value of the largest cryptocurrency by capitalization may approach the $1.5 million mark by 2030. The projected growth implies an increase in the value of Bitcoin by more than 33 times the price that was on the day of the announcement of the forecast. In her opinion, this will be possible not only due to the emergence of access to the market for institutional investors. She also expects that many companies will store some of their funds in Bitcoins, rather than in a currency, as it is now. Thus, the demand for Bitcoin will increase not only among investors, but also businesses that currently use foreign exchange market instruments, for example government bonds with a maturity of up to 1 year. Continuing the topic of ambitious forecasts, it is important to understand that they are not very rare. However, such statements from top managers of the largest investment companies always attract the attention of the market. However, keep in mind two key risks. Firstly, the applications have not yet been approved, which means there is a risk of a negative decision. This is an extremely pessimistic scenario that will result in massive Bitcoin sales, especially if this decision is announced in the next couple of weeks. Secondly, Bitcoin has never begun to perform the function of a means of payment, even though El Salvador made cryptocurrency legal tender back in 2021. According to the country's central bank, in the first 6 months of 2023, only about 1% of money transfers were received through Bitcoin, thereby indicating a clear failure of the experiment. And in conclusion, let's talk about traditional markets. This week is the last full one in the outgoing year, and therefore, it can become volatile, because many investors will begin to close some profitable positions to summarize the results of the year. Price spikes may appear this week and next, which are quite difficult to explain. It's not just about the stock market, but also in the foreign exchange market. Similar situations can occur, because large international companies will redirect profits from different countries. These and other factors will contribute to an increase in trading activity in the financial markets. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.